Hola Fleetsters! Welcome to another episode of FLEETtv. I am Carla Nafarate and I am a host for today. Today's episode is really electrifying. It's all about electricity. To start the day, we're going to talk about one of the types of electricity that might be in your home right now and you might be able to recreate that. Take it over to Kit or Fleetster in the field.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of FLEETtv. This is Mr. Kit here, coming live to you. So we're getting ready to do another experiment which you can try at home. So if you're like me, you may be a huge Star Wars fan, but unfortunately, even if you have a super cool, lightsaber, like maybe you went to Rise of the Rebellion and you got yourself an awesome lightsaber or whatever, nobody has yet harnessed the power of the Force. Until now. I'm going to show you how you can be a Jedi at home with just 3 simple ingredients. So tune in, let's get ready to give it a shot, rock and roll, and may the Force be with you. Never mind, you didn't see that. So here's my mission. What I want to do, I want to get that can over there to come all the way across to this side of the table right here. This side of the table right here. And I'm going to do it without touching that can whatsoever. I'm just going to use these 3 items. So I'm going to start with my PVC pipe over here. And just to double check and make sure you guys can see, there are no strings attached whatsoever. You can see nothing there, nothing inside. Let's take a look at our Coke can as well. Completely unbranded, unsponsored cola, completely generic, nothing like that. And our wool cloths. You can see no strings, no nothing like that. Let's begin. Now, like any good Jedi, you have to channel the Force through your lightsaber. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it all right here. I'm going to channel it. We're going to move that Coke can across the table to here. So go ahead and make your predictions. Am I going to be able to do it or am I not? Here we go. Let's find out. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, looks like that didn't work. But keep your lightsaber right here. You do need to use that wool cloth. This is where it's going to come in handy. So I'm going to get that wool cloth. I'm going to take it right here. And what I'm going to do, just going to rub it on the end of that PVC pipe right there. Just go kind of like you're playing the fiddle. And once you've played enough of a tune right there, I should be able to generate enough force. Oh, and just like that, I bring it back here as well. Able to move that can all the way across the table, as you can see. So, the first time without the aid of the wool cloth, I wasn't able to, move that can all the way across the table as you saw. But once I was able to get that, use the cloth and generate enough force on the end of my lightsaber, or that PVC pipe you saw, that can started rolling back and forth across the table very, very nicely. So you can probably guess I'm not really a Jedi. All I'm using is a little bit of static electricity to help move that can back and forth. So the way it's going on here is that by applying that adhesive force to the end of that PVC pipe with the cloth, it's building up a lot of electrons or negatively charged particles on the end of that one spot. So what your challenge is, can you see maybe how far you can travel across a surface of some kind, maybe a table, the floor, something like that. Or maybe if we use a different material on our PVC pipe, maybe we can get a different result. Maybe if we use something cotton or polyester, or maybe if we even change the type of lightsaber that we had. Me, I was using a plastic PVC pipe, but get creative. Maybe you have a wooden lightsaber. Maybe you're from the Forest of Endor, or perhaps you might be one of the Sith and use a steel or copper lightsaber by chance. But either way, get out there, give it a shot, and let's see those results. Once again, this is Mr. Kit saying be well, be safe, have a great day, guys. Peace.
Thank you, Kid, for that shocking demo. This is a generator that we use here at the Fleet Science Center to create static electricity. On days like today, where humidity is above 65%, it might be a little hard to create that static electricity. Even though it doesn't always work, let's see if I can get a couple of things going on. Yeah, it didn't work, but that's okay. I'm gonna be like a proton and stay positive. Coming up, we're gonna answer all of your science questions that might be related to one item that everyone has at home and you use all the time, the microwave.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Carl Baskin Jr. I am a postdoctoral scholar at the University of California, San Diego, and Ulrich F. from Germany asks, how do microwaves work? How do they heat up my food? So, to start answering this question, we have to think back to what we learned in high school or maybe in college about molecules. And if you think back, maybe you remember how molecules, they almost look like stick figures, right? With bonds in between, balls that are the atoms, and they're sort of these very rigid things. And that's actually not really how they look like, because all the atoms are actually sort of vibrating a little bit, and the whole molecules will sort of like bend and move around. And importantly, the energy that a molecule can absorb is very specific to the overall shape of the molecule. And this is important for things like photosynthesis, for instance, that chlorophyll is a specific shape and it absorbs a specific kind of energy that then the plant can use for the rest of photosynthesis. In the context of microwaves, though, it turns out that water is a specific shape and a specific sort of composition that it will absorb microwaves very readily. And as microwaves are passed through your food produced by an electromagnetic thing in the microwave, the water molecules are absorbing that energy and they start vibrating and they start vibrating. And when they do, they actually start converting that microwave energy into thermal energy, into heat. And so as you're microwaving it, the water molecules are vibrating and heating up the rest of your food. And after a few minutes, your food is hot. And then that is how microwaves work. Thank you very much. And I hope to answer more of your questions in the future.
Thank you, Carl. I had always wondered, how do microwaves work? So remember, even if it takes really long to get your food ready, you always have to keep your eye on the prize. Thank you for watching today. Make sure you like and share with your family. Make sure you're following on all of our social media channels, and we'll see you next time. It'll be worth it. Okay. I may need a drink of coffee. Okay. You're gonna